apply for this job randomly one afternoon because I'm like, okay, getting low on money, gonna need some money, honey. So this is gonna be shaky. This is gonna be fucked up. It is what it is. I got nothing. Listen. So I apply for this job. I apply for like several jobs, right? The next fucking day, dude, literally, the hiring manager calls me and is like, I was calling about your application or whatever. He's like, can you come in and, we'll talk to you. Got to get up at like 6 in the morning so I can do my routine and then, get ready to go and have enough time to do my thing. So I got to get up at 6 in the morning. Cool. Never had a bad attitude about it. Literally never had a bad attitude about it. Fucking alarm goes off at 6, or I wake up at like 5:45. I lay there till 6. I get out of bed, turn on some tacky fucking music, and just get my life on. Start dancing, get fucking ready, right? Go in there. I never had any fear, any trepidation. Of course, it was the unknown, but I was not feeling scared or anything about it. You know what I mean? It was good. I had a good attitude. You wouldn't think that I would have, but I had a good attitude. And I went in there, and the first days were fucking insane. Like, ridiculously, just what is this even? What is happening? I was standing there one day, and like whenever the general managers, or not the general managers, but the assistant managers and other like random people who turn around and they're standing there and they're like serving people, it's on. We're weaving around each other like we're dodging bullets in the Matrix. I mean, it's crazy shit. We get in sync. I mean, it was a wild experience, damn near orgasmic for me, dude. And that's when I realized, okay, like, lunch rush, my shit. So I like the adrenaline of lunch rush, and I've realized that I imprinted on this situation of the chaos was like, oh shit, this is really fucking good, right? So whenever it's not like that, I'm kind of bored. I'm like really bored there. Well, anyway, so at the first day, right, like I noticed this guy there, and he worked there, and he was a assistant manager. I didn't know who the fuck he was at first. I knew he was somebody. I didn't know who the fuck he was. Anyways, like, he is a really important part of the story. So basically, he became like my silver lining, essentially. Like the first time I ever saw him, I think, was when I went in there for like the interview, and I don't know, he just was captivating to me. He was captivating and attractive to me. We're vibing as far as I can tell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're tripping on each other as far as I can tell. Okay, but he is an assistant manager, and so it is against the rules for him to become in any way romantically involved with a employee, really, in general. So one day the vibe's different, and I'm like, oh shit, what happened, and then I'm like, fuck him, all this stuff. So the day after that, he's like, well, I just wanted to tell you guys, which was just me and my coworker. Literally, he just really came to tell me. He's like, I'm leaving the company. And I'm like, oh, I'm fucking devastated, so sad because you're so like important and all this thing. I told him, look, I was like, listen, if you're leaving anyway, you better give me a hug. Can you at least give me a hug? And he didn't, like, there's cameras in there and shit, you know what I mean? And like, he's got a reputation at stake because everybody here knows everybody at this place. I'm like a stranger passing through. It's like I'm a tourist who randomly got a job there. No idea why. I told him, look, I was like, listen, if you're leaving anyway, you better give me a hug. Can you at least give me a hug? And at the end of the hug, when he put me down, I could see that he had gotten a little bit emotional, and I don't know if that was like the culmination of just all of his years there and it coming to an end, or if he felt something, with me or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, there's way more details. I'm just trying to get through this shit while I'm on my way to work, and there's such traffic. It's just like so stupid. And he hasn't come by there, and he hasn't made a move on me, And so I'm just like, what in the actual fuck? What in the actual fuck? He's not making a fucking move on me. He's no fucking intention. He doesn't give a fuck, right? So I'm just like, so here I am with my silver lining gone. What the fuck do I care? Literally no fucking reason to be there. And I get that money is whatever, and like that's the reason I even got a fucking job, so I can make money. Yeah, okay, but I am not ruled by money. Okay, I'm a principle ruled person, right? And so early on I was like, okay, clear. So whenever I discovered him, I was like, oh, okay, so there's a mission here. This job is a mission. I am to learn something, and there's a mission that I'm to accomplish here, and it's probably got to do with somebody, right? I figured it was him. It became kind of clear to me. It seemed kind of obvious at a certain point that it was obviously him, right? So here I am, right? And like, he's left, which is crazy. After damn near like 30 fucking years, he's just left, right? So technically, that does declare my mission a success. I didn't know what the details of the mission were, but it became clear over time, right? That it was about him, and then he freaking left. But here I am, in this fucking mission that is ended. In my opinion, is successful. Successful, done, ended. Like, here I am, and I'm in that awkward fucking phase where it's like, what do I do? It's a time game, right? With other potential variables at play too. Is that literally it? Did he literally just leave and he's not going to do anything after this? Is that really what just got done happening? When I come out on break later, I'm planning to like tell you more. You know, so I'm going to be planning to get more details and whatever and whatnot and this and that. But I got to go right now because I got to go put my hair up. I got to do all that shit. And yeah, so I'm going to keep recording because there's no reason not to, but as far as like stuff that's like shareable ever in a million fucking years, if this passes and nothing happens and he's literally just like a fucking memory, then, you know, I might be able to share some aspect of this discussion or whatever. So I go in there, okay? I am very fucking obviously in a bad goddamn mood, honey, like, and they know. Them ladies in there, they know. So anyway, dude, we all like had an emotional time. Like, we was all feeling some emotion, hunty, and like literally we were group hugging and fucking literally crying and shit. They're like overworked as fuck, stressed as fuck. So I come up in here, dude, and apparently I don't know what the archetype would be called, right? But I am apparently like the one that comes up in there, and then everybody start leaving their job. Everybody, I'm like the one who comes up in there and it's like, hey, you guys, y'all realize this sucks, right? Y'all realize y'all give too much, right? Right? I'm the one who comes up in there. I don't know what this archetype is. If it's like the wrecking ball or the fucking tower off in a motherfucker's life or what, dude. But literally, I come up in there and everybody get inspired to leave that shit. Is what I'm starting to realize. It's like I come up in there and I tell them, hey, like, you guys like realize like this isn't normal, right? Like, you guys like realize like this isn't. It's lunch, by the way, so I've got to make this fast. You know what I mean? Everybody, I mean, like, I don't know, dude. It's weird shit. I never thought I'd be like, you know, a motherfucker to come along and make you be like, okay, time to make a huge life decision and go ahead and just leave this fucking place. Right? It's like, what is that? You know what I mean? And it's like, I mean, I'm starting to do it with everybody. Like, everybody's starting to think, like, oh shit, maybe I should get the fuck out of here. It is weird shit. And as you can see, like, I took my hair down in that I took my hair down in that bathroom in there. I'm like, I got my shirt unbuttoned, dude. I ripped that fucking shit off as soon as I get in the car, honey. As soon as I get in the car, I'm like, because, like, your girl ain't playing. Who chooses this music? Whose choice was this fucking music? Walk in there and it's the same fucking shit. Literally could be like one of the main fucking reasons that I just fucking leave. Legit dead ass, like, I'm not even playing with you. This is just for me. This is just for me to be like, okay, yes, this happened, right? There's proof right now because I'm talking about it, and I know I'm here, and I know this actually happened. Like, because this is what, like, this is one of the things that has happened in my life that of just literally, like, everything else. I can look back on and be like, oh, did that really happen? Like, did that actually, like, really, like, did that happen? Or am I just, like, tripping? Lay it to rest. Lay it to rest. I'm over it. And so I'm in there thinking, okay, can we cuddle? Like, you don't even have to be sexually attracted to somebody to cuddle. You know what I'm saying? I just need some cuddling or something, dude. Like, why can't I get that? Would I cuddle with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I would. Especially if I was this one. I would be like, okay, she liked me a lot. Maybe I'm not sexually attracted to her, but we could cuddle. We could cuddle! You're gonna fucking tell me I have to eat, I have to get serious, I have to get down to business. Fire a bitch. Go ahead. I'm unbuttoning that shirt. Honey, got my other one right here in the car. You can have it back. Don't be charging me for that shit. Don't want that shit. Burn that shit. They're gonna have to burn a bale of fucking sage when I leave this place. They're gonna need an industrial size fan, open up them doors, point it that way. Bale of sage, dude. Burn that shirt. For real. Like, don't be giving it to nobody else. Do I look like I'm playing? So this is what I do. I come out on break. I sit in my car. I listen to really tacky music super loud. And I slam fucking peaches, pineapple, beans sometimes. I fucking loved him, dude. I was so into him, dude. He was so fucking fine. So hot. I'll never be able to forget him here. Like, please, bitch. And for me, like, I gotta go. I got a reason that goes beyond the typical reasons everybody wants to leave, you know? I loved and lost up in this bitch. I loved and lost. I loved and lost up in this bitch, dude. Make some noise. Make some noise for what was.